sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to tell the truth. I'm so sorry.
You're doing good, Loretta. Stay with us here.
Why the hell is she crying? What did she have to go through? These tears are only falling down because everyone knows what she did. She doesn't feel bad for him at all.
I think you need to understand some of the things that you haven't heard Dean say. But he gets that you were 15 and he gets that you were hurt really, really bad by somebody. And he hates that for you. What do you want to say about that, Dean?
Yeah, I hate you had to go through something like that. I hate now that you have children, that your kids have to go through something like that. And I hope and pray each day that you can get close. And this day, I accept your apologies.
My respect for this man is off the roof right now. She basically ruined his life, cost him financial and emotional stress, and the most important thing, she tried to ruin his reputation, which is the worst blow to a man, yet he is willing to forgive and let go of it. This is what a real man is.
What's the hardest thing about this right now, Loretta?
Being here, next to him.
What makes that hard?
Because I feel ashamed. I feel like I did something wrong.
You think? Of course you did something wrong. One thing which is making me angry is that the man right there is the one who actually got damage to him, and yet all the host is doing is making that woman the center of attention while she cries after the world finds out what she did. But hey, at least she is ashamed. What a joke. Hey there, and welcome back to another video. Men are avoiding women at the workplace, and we will look into why that is happening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we will be coming up with more videos like these for you guys. Alright, so smash like now, and let's get back to the video.
Took down hundreds of powerful men. 2 years later, some say it is costing women opportunities and causing segregation in some workplaces. Larry Seward breaks it down.
The year Spacey, Weinstein, Moonves, and Lauer went down, and hashtag #MeToo rose in a tide that pushed 200 powerful men out jobs for sexually harassing women, UH business professor Dr. Leanne Atwater kept tabs and worried. Corporate America planned to cleanse cultures, listen to women violated, and take harassment complaints more serious. But
if you're lacking in integrity and you're kind of a sexist, then your answer to this is, okay, we'll just keep them out. And that'll solve the problem. We won't hire them, we won't include them, and then we don't have to worry about it.
so she ordered anonymous online surveys. 300 men, 300 women asked how Me Too changed their workplaces. Results published in Harvard Business Review say nearly a third of those men avoid one-on-one meetings with women, more than 20% reluctant to hire any woman for jobs that require travel or close interaction. Another 19% say they avoid hiring attractive women. On the review blog, one manager added, "Unfortunately, in my estimation, getting too close to women at work puts your career and reputation at risk."
They brought this all upon themselves. They started the Me Too movement, and now they are the ones suffering from it. Men just stopped interacting with them so they don't risk their career and reputations. First, they were accusing men, ruining their lives. When men started walking away to not deal with the headache anymore, they are now being made fun of for not facing women. Men can never rest, can they? What do women really want? You don't want us close. You don't want us away. What should we even do at this point?
I am so sick of this idea that we should always accept that in every situation, a woman is a victim. I'm not empowered by that. I don't find that to be empowering, right? The Me Too movement to me disempowered women because it said women never know what they're doing. They just are always little flowers and men take advantage. The truth is that women take advantage too. And the easiest thing for women to sell to get what they want is sex, right? This is what Tag the Sponsor proves. I want to be rich. I want to have money and I don't want to work. So I'm going to sell sex. I have no talent and I want to be an actress. So I'm going to sell sex. Sex is a power that women have. Being beautiful is a power. Being aesthetic, being feminine is a power that women have. And women tend to wield that power heavily throughout society.
If it's a rich guy, it's flirting. But if it's a broke guy, he is being a creep. Men are always guilty until proven innocent. If a woman accuses a man of rape or sexual harassment, no one would even think twice before believing the woman, and the man would be in trouble from the get-go, scrambling around trying to prove he is innocent.
If we keep suing our bosses for damn near everything, oh, he harassed me this, he harassed me that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying there aren't cases of real harassment, but most of y'all will sue your bosses for damn near everything. Do you know what I would do if I was a boss and I kept getting sued for quote unquote harassment? I would just stop hiring women. It's too much of a risk and I can't really blame them. So honestly, guys, ladies, if we're gonna be in the workforce, fine, do it. But don't complain. Don't complain about not getting hired for jobs if we're gonna sue them for everything.
Woman's greatest weapon, the "I'll sue you" card. They do this because they know that they will always have the high ground over men. No one will believe the man. They have periodically accused men of all sorts of things, put them through emotional stresses. Now that men have found a solution to the problem, which is to just walk away, they are really mad. They are mad that they can no longer victimize themselves to get what they want.
So I used to work with all men, and people would always be like, oh, you must get hit on all the time if you work with all men. But what I had to explain was that actually in settings where it's like 70% men, 30% women, the women get hit on all the time. But in this case, I was literally the only woman on a 20-person team. And in those cases, the men just act like there are no women there and they ignore you. At least that's what I told myself.
Do you women think men come to work just to hit on you? There are men out there working 2 jobs to provide for their families and trying to make ends meet. Is this all you women think about at work? When they come and talk to you for work-related, or anything you call that sexual harassment, and threaten to sue, but when they don't complain that no man wants you? Work used to be about work. What has happened now? What a sad time. Just do your jobs. Stop making up imaginary problems.
Man's flirt, depending on how he looks and presents, is another man's sexual harassment.
Yes, yes.
And we are not doing a good job as women being able to explain why it's sexual harassment versus being an attractive opportunity. Men are frustrated. Men are not understanding what is the difference and why am I a threat if I'm being kind to you. So because of your behavior, women, I am now going to pull back my finances and resources. I'm now going to reduce my presence. I'm going to reduce my intentions, my efforts.
That's what I said earlier as well. If it's a rich man, it's flirting. If it's a broke man, it's sexual harassment. This is why men don't want to do anything with women, and that applies to the workplace as well. They will just clock in and do their best work and clock out, go home, spend the rest of the evening in peace. They don't want to add this burden on their shoulder. They have a lot of other stuff to worry about already. Why are women complaining though? You wanted this. You brought this system.
The Me Too movement has become big enough to encompass everything and diffuse enough to risk becoming nothing at all. As it descends the ladder from rape to bad dates, it's becoming a category big enough to be meaningless.
Women have no care for the consequences of their actions. They could just accuse you of sexual harassment out of spite just because you didn't want to pay for the dinner. The messed up part is, everyone would believe her. You will be the bad guy, a monster. Later, after you spend quite some time trying to save your reputation and are successful in proving you didn't harass her, she can just cry and apologize, while you stand there, having lost your job, have a sullied reputation, and losing all respect in society. It's so easy for women to do that and forget about it the next day.
Bad hookups were added to the list. Some women said the problem was the male power structure itself, and soon smashing the patriarchy was added to the long list of goals. It seemed that almost every woman had some kind of experience or goal that she wanted to add to the agenda. No problem was too small or too vague to be included, so long as a man was to blame.
Some women were bored on a random Thursday and decided to just get up and start a movement which can potentially destroy men's lives. They started off good, demanding accountability from rapists and people who have sexually harassed women in the workplace. Gradually, they started adding even the tiniest things a man can do to inconvenience them, and now, even if you breathe wrong and a woman is offended, that's rape right there. Now they can just accuse anyone of anything they like, and because the whole Me Too movement have grown so big, no one dares to stand against it and question the grounds of accusation. If you are accused, you are done. I'll end the video with this comedic skit, which tells the reality of the situation for men when they are falsely accused.
Not guilty. All charges have been dropped. James, man to man, I'm sorry you had to go through this and that your personal and professional lives have been ruined as a result of her false allegations. And as for you, no. Bad. That's very bad. Don't do that again, okay? Okay. Alright, case dismissed. Wait. Yes? Bad? Yes, what she did was bad. Very bad, and she won't do it again, right? Right. What she did should be a felony. Why is she not being punished? Did you not just hear me tell her no? That's not punishment. I want her to be punished. Do you want me to say it again? No, she should suffer like I've suffered. Her lies have caused me to lose my job, my family, my house. The whole world now sees me as a woman. It's not true. We just found you innocent. It doesn't matter what the court ruled. The damage has already been done. Even though I never once lifted my finger at a woman, the whole world will forever see me as a monster. No, they won't. Yes, they will. No, they won't. She deserves to be punished more than just a slap on the wrist. I'd bet you like that, wouldn't you, woman? See?
Even after ruining lives, women get away with it, while a man can never be able to come back from it. He is right. The world will see him as a monster for the rest of his life. They don't care if you weren't proven guilty. Your reputation will have a stain on it for the rest of your life. This is why men want nothing to do with these women. That is it for the video. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. I'll catch you in the next one, and remember men, walk away.